Today I want to tell you a short but powerful story. One that will entertain you, surprise you, and maybe even change how you see life forever. It's about karma, the truth that what we send out always comes back to us. So, sit back, relax, and listen closely. Because the ending has a lesson you won't forget. Once, in a small town, there lived a man who owned a little shop. He was clever, but not always honest. Whenever customers came, he would add small extra weights to the scale, charging them more money. One day, his assistant asked, "Sir, aren't you afraid people will find out?" The man just laughed and said, "Ha, nobody ever notices. Besides, if I don't take more, how will I get rich?" He believed that tricking people was the fastest way to success. One afternoon, a poor farmer came into the shop. He said, "I don't have much money, but please give me enough rice for my family." The shopkeeper smiled falsely, gave him the rice, but secretly cheated him again. The farmer left without knowing the truth. But here's where karma began its work. The next week, the shopkeeper was invited to a wedding feast in another village. Excited, he locked his shop and traveled far. But on the way back, heavy rain started pouring. His cart broke. His clothes were soaked, and he grew very hungry. Finally, he saw a small hut with light. Inside, a poor farmer and his family welcomed him. "Come in, stranger, warm yourself and eat with us." The shopkeeper was surprised. The rice on the table tasted familiar. He asked, "Where did you get this food?" The farmer smiled gently and said, "From a shop in town. I didn't have much money, but the man was kind enough to sell me some." The shopkeeper's face turned red. He realized this was the same farmer he had cheated. And now, in his moment of need, it was that very farmer who shared food and kindness with him. Lying awake that night, the shopkeeper thought, "I cheated this man, yet he showed me love. What if the world is just a mirror, and whatever I give out always comes back to me?" The next morning, he bowed before the farmer and promised, "From today, I will never cheat anyone again. Thank you for teaching me a lesson without even knowing it." And from that day, the shopkeeper's business grew. Not because of tricks, but because of trust. Customers came back again and again, saying, "This man is honest. You can count on him, friends. This is the power of karma." Life always returns to us what we send out, whether kindness or cruelty, honesty or lies. If you give the world love, honesty, and hard work, it will come back to you in ways you never expect. So, the next time you face a choice, ask yourself, what energy am I sending out? Because one day, it will knock on my door again.